How are you doing? It is 2020. It's December 17th. We're going to talk about Colorado State withholding rates. The rate is only one for 2021 or 2019, 2020, 2021 and beyond. It hasn't changed for a while. Colorado is pretty simple, but we're still going to go through how to do it. This is a payroll in Excel program. It's going to have all 50 states in it by the before the end of the year and running into 2021. We're on Colorado today, so let's talk about it. So our employee here, our Colorado employee, is going to be John Denver today. May he rest his soul. So what you need to do as a Colorado employee now is you need to fill out a 2020 or 2021 W-4. You can't use an old W-4 anymore. A lot of times people that have been working for the same company for many years, they don't want to refill out a W-4 every year. The W-4 now in 2020 was redone, and it's got different questions on it now. It has a different filing status choice right here as well. So you really need to have everybody fill one out. And the reason why you need to do that for Colorado is because Colorado has made life a whole lot easier for you if your employee has filled out a 2020 W-4. You just need to choose whether or not they're married, filing jointly, or anything else. And then the formula is very easy to do. If they are working with a W-4 from a prior year, you got to go through a different process and do allowance amounts, and it's time to move on from that. It's 2 years ago that change happened. So fill out a 2020 W-4, choose whether or not the person is married, choose the state of Colorado, then fill out the rest of the W-4 questions, which are right here, about a box being checked, about what status they actually are, and if they have any dependents or deductions or other income. All that stuff is in a separate W-4 video. So you'll have enough there to look at your pay periods for an employee here. And I'll show you how to calculate Colorado income tax. So in this file, what you can do is you can enter in all types of employee records. Like here's a first paycheck for John Denver. This payroll file is set up to pay every week, a weekly paycheck. There are hours here. We can put in an hourly rate right here, and any bonus or salary amount that goes on here, any garnishments or reimbursements would go there. And other deductions and things that get really complicated if you have more complicated situations within your business. And then we have all these other formulas that are doing all kinds of things and doing all your payroll in an automated fashion for you. There's different states: Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California, and voila, Colorado. Colorado, only 2 columns for Colorado. That's how easy it is. Gotta love it. All you do is you annualize your income, whatever the gross wages were, the gross taxable wages. You're just going to annualize that by multiplying it by the number of pay periods in the year. This would be 26 because this is 52 because this is a weekly pay period, so it'd be times 52 for this year. And then you just subtract out 8,000 if the person is married, filing jointly, and 4,000 if all other. And that's why it's looking at that question about whether or not you said that they're married or not. If they're married filing jointly, you choose yes. If they're not, you'd go back and you would see that this taxable income is going to change. It's from 61 to now, go back to 57, because the married status reduces a little bit more from your income, that 8,000 instead of 4,000. Then you just do the very easy task of multiplying whatever this amount is times 4.63%. That's 0.0463 right there. Very easy. And then divide it by the number of pay periods in the year, and you have your tax. And it goes onto a pay stub like this. Shows up right there. It's going to be 4.63%. And you also have different drop-down reports for your quarterly reports to the federal government, and also a Colorado filing as well, right there. So it's pretty easy. I can't really complain about Colorado. It's one of my 3 favorite states. It's nice to get them done, and we will move on to Connecticut next. And boy, let me tell you, much easier to live in Colorado than Connecticut. This is what you have to do for Connecticut. So this video was fun for Colorado. We got under 5 minutes. This video for Connecticut is probably going to be 6 hours long. So be glad that you don't live in New Haven. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. May payroll be easy, so make it so.